So you're looking to move to Montgomery, Alabama, but you just don't know what the cost of living in Montgomery, Alabama might be? Well, today I'm going to go through a few of the expenses and the normal everyday average cost of some things that you're going to run into when you move to Montgomery. And if you stick around to the end, I'm actually going to share with you a few of my own bills to show you what a family of four living in a house our size would spend here in Montgomery. And if you're new to the channel, do me a favor. I'm on a quest to get 250 subscribers. So click the subscribe button and click the notification bell down below to make sure that you're the first to find out about all things living in Montgomery and the surrounding area. My name is Britt, and listen, I get calls from people just like you all the time looking to move to Montgomery, Alabama. So if you're looking to move, give me a call, text, or email, and I would love to help you make that move a whole lot smoother. Okay, so you want to find out about the cost of living in Montgomery, and we're going to get started on that video right now. All right, first up on the list is probably the most pertinent to your situation, and that's real estate. So these numbers come directly from the 2021 sales. So the median price, the median home price here in Montgomery was $180,000 in 2021. Now that's different than the average. The average home price here in Montgomery was actually $200,000. And compare that with the average home price of California, which was $700,000. Now, to put that into perspective, I helped a sweet couple last year move here from San Diego, and they sold their house in San Diego for $850,000. Their house was less than 1,400 square feet, and they were able to move here to Montgomery and purchase a home, I think it was around 3,500 square feet, and the home costs only $370,000. Now I say only, but compared to their home in California, especially with the size, I believe in California the size home they bought here would probably cost them at least $1 million, maybe even $2 million in California. So the cost of living here in Montgomery, as far as housing goes, your money's going to go a lot further with your housing here in Montgomery. All right, so if you're like a lot of people, one thing you might pay for when you move here, or maybe you pay for now, is a lawn care service, lawn mowing service. So the average lawn mowing service here in Montgomery is going to cost you about $50 every 2 weeks, so about $100 a month. So average $50 per service, and that's every 2-week service. So like I said, about $100 a month. And if you get your yard treated for weeds and fertilizer and everything, it's going to come out to about $30 or $40 a month. That's about 6 or 7 treatments per year. Now, we like to eat a lot of meals at home because I like to grill out. My wife is a terrific cook. So we have a lot of good food at home, but occasionally we do like to go eat out, and I know that a lot of people do. So if you like to eat out, or if you you plan to go out to lunch, out to eat for lunch or out to eat for dinner, your average cost for an out to lunch meal for one person is going to be about $15. Again, that's just a sit down. That's not a fast food restaurant. It's a sit down meal. And again, for one person, and your average cost for one person for a sit-down restaurant for dinner is going to cost around $25. So that's, like I said, that's not a family. It's a single person. That does not include any alcohol or any appetizers or dessert. That's just your entree and your meal. So $25 average cost for your typical restaurant for a sit-down single person meal at a restaurant. So if you're like me, you like to work out. I'm a very active person. So I go to the gym, and the average gym cost here, now this does not include gym memberships to like a CrossFit gym. They're going to be more expensive. CrossFit gym is going to be about $100, $150 a month. But the average gym membership here, and that includes a YMCA, 24-hour fitness, Planet Fitness, Crunch Fitness, all those typical gym memberships. The average gym membership is going to be $32 a month. So, if you're going to the gym regularly, you can anticipate paying $32 a month. Now, again, if you're paying for something like a CrossFit gym or a personal trainer, you are going to be paying more for that cost, but that's pretty typical anywhere you go. So that's no different here. You're going to pay more there anyway. So $32 a month for your average gym membership here in Montgomery. Okay, so this one kind of makes me cringe because of the time of year that it is and where we are in the year. It is 2022, but gas prices are insane right now. And so Montgomery's no different, although we are probably cheaper than some areas. The average gas price here in Montgomery is $3.79 per gallon. Again, this is March of 2022 when I made this video, so maybe by the time you watch it, it's way better, hopefully. But right now in March of 2022, the gas prices are $3.79 on average. One thing that you may have to look at is childcare. So childcare here in Montgomery is going to run you about $131 a month. That's a little bit higher than what we used to pay when our children were in daycare, but I think we paid around $125, so it's not very much more, but $131 a week for childcare, and that's per child. And I'm sure a lot of daycares actually cut you a deal if you have more than one child in the daycare. So you might check into that with whatever daycare you're looking at. So $131 a month is the average cost for daycare here in Montgomery. All right, so one thing that, if you're like me, you take your hair seriously. So, the average men's haircut is going to be $26, and that's, at a barbershop or a salon, that's average $26. Look forward to spending about $26 a month, per haircut every time you go. For an average ladies haircut, this does not include like color or anything else. It's just a haircut. Average ladies haircut is going to be $60 per visit. But listen, like I said, I know a guy, if you want to spend a little less money, he does a pretty good job. So anyway, $26 for a men's haircut, $60 for a lady's haircut. All right, so like I said, I'm going to pull back the sheets on my own bills and tell you and show you what I spend, what our family spends on average per month on a few of the standard bills. Now, this isn't going to include things like your cell phone bill. It's not going to include anything that's not typical, but this is pretty typical bills that a family or a single person is going to see. So our average power bill is around $160 a month. Now, we are on what's called budget billing, where every 6 months they reevaluate it, and we get a standard monthly payment every month. It's generally higher in the winter because they're taking into account the summer months where we're running the air conditioner more often. In the winter, we do pay a little bit higher, but in the summer, when we're running the air conditioner a lot more, we are paying less. But it gives us the ability to have a standard set payment all across the 6 months. So it makes budget a little bit easier. The average that we pay for gas per month is $60 per month. Now, the only two things that we have that are affected by gas are our hot water heater and our heater. So, most of the year we're not even using the heater portion because really here you don't start running the heat until around November, and you can pretty much turn it off around March, although it's been pretty cold this March and we've had to run it well into March. We're not running it as long as some parts of the country are, but so $60 a month for our gas bill is what we pay. All right, so here in Montgomery, the water and sanitation or trash are combined, and so we pay $95 per month for water and sanitation. That may be less for you. Hopefully it is. We try to get our children, we've told them time and time again, take shorter length showers, take shorter showers, but they just stay in there forever, running the water. And in addition, we have a lot of laundry because we have 4 people in the house, so there's a lot of laundry all the time. Our kids are active and I'm active, so we have a lot of laundry all the time to get done. So we're running water in the laundry. Our kids are taking up all the water in the showers. So our water probably is a little bit higher than most people, but $95 for the sanitation and water is what we pay per month. And lastly, something we all can't do without, at least I don't think we can do without anymore, is the internet. We don't pay for cable because we just do all the streaming services, Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon Prime, all the standard streaming services. So we have internet, we don't have cable, and we don't pay for a phone. We only use our cell phones. So for the internet per month, we pay $70 per month. The service provider we use is Charter or Spectrum. You don't have to choose them, but that's what we pay to Charter or Spectrum is $70 per month. And again, that doesn't include any cable. It only includes internet. And so that's what we pay, $70 per month. Okay, well, that wraps it up for our cost of living video. Guys, I really appreciate you watching. I hope that you found it was informative and insightful. I hope it opened your eyes to some of the things to expect when you move to Montgomery. If there's anything that you need help with, any questions you need answered, give me a call, text, or email, and I would love to help you. And again, if you've not subscribed, please consider doing so. I'm on a quest to reach 250 subscribers. So click the red subscribe button down below and click the notification bell to make sure that you're the first to find out about all things living in Montgomery and the surrounding areas. Thanks a lot, and thanks for watching.